So workbook module 6 is really all about kind of bringing it home. So what are you going to take home with you? Whether you have personal goals or you have goals to share with your tribal councils or your work teams. Um, Perhaps you don't work for a tribe and you want to bring something home to your organization. We're going to give you some time to reflect just a little bit. I know it's kind of hard when you're tired, but um, there's very simple questions listed on worksheet number 5. And, you know, just wanting to recognize that this workbook gives us a special opportunity to really take something tangible home with you. And I wanted to just ask some general questions here. Sorry, I'm sorry. It says it says worksheet 5, but it's supposed to say worksheet 6 after the taking it home page. That was a typo. So the questions are simple. Does my tribe or organization have a strategic plan that includes my work? Did you guys get to participate in helping to create the strategic plan for your tribe or your environmental program? The second question, is there a time where you can share this workbook with your council or your supervisor? So if you happen to already have made a plan to do that, you could just jot it down. Yes, it's scheduled for this time. And then if you haven't, think about it. Think about when's a good opportunity, or how are you going to make the commitment to share this with somebody else so you can begin to collectively plan your futures. The third question, have you learned anything new at this conference? And I'm sure that every one of you could say, yes, you've learned at least one thing. And in the empty space, maybe just jot it down. What's the most important thing that you're going to take home with you? And number 4, this is an important question for tribal folks. Does my tribal council need any assistance with interpreting or having the capacity to respond to EPA requests for consultation or comments on proposed rulemakings? So some of you might not know the answer to this, but that word interpretation can mean a literal interpretation. I know that we have had requests, the RTOC has, from folks in the Yukon, Kuskokwim area for these consultation requests that come down from headquarters at EPA to be translated literally in the language that their elders and their council members don't have to spend either monetary resources to pay a lawyer to interpret, or using their own staff resources to have somebody on their staff who can interpret into their own language to understand. It could also mean interpreting the lingo. Is it written in a way that your tribal council can understand how does this law or proposed rulemaking affect my tribe? You know, oftentimes we get these requests, your tribal leaders do anyways, via email. So they probably have 1,000 different requests from all the different federal agencies coming in at any given time. And they're written in such a way where they don't really even know how it's relevant to their tribe. So why would they take the time to comment on it? And one reason why the RTOC is specifically interested in this question is because sometimes, and I would wager to say often, when our federal agencies aren't hearing from our tribes, they take that non-answer as approval. So it's super important for you to answer this question in a way that makes you think, I don't even know if I've even asked my council members or my tribal leaders, if they need help interpreting these hundreds, probably with this administration, it's probably hundreds of requests for consultation or comment. So I hope that if you haven't thought of that before, perhaps you can actually go back to your tribal council and ask them this question. And then lastly, it's important for our organization who organizes this summit to know that you know who we are, what we do, and how we can help tribes. If you're unsure of how to answer the last question, can you name 3 things that the RTOC does? I invite you to just pop out of that door and view our pop-up stand, because we have listed out quite a few things. And hopefully you've had a chance to read that pop-up banner that we have near the entrance door, and know that we're here. We're here to listen. We're here to convey your tribe and your concerns with the environment and elevate those things to the level, at least at EPA's administrative level, to get things dealt with and addressed. So just take a second. You're probably sitting amongst folks who you already know. Tell somebody next to you 3 things that RTOC can do. If you can't think of 3, at least think of 1. I just gave you 1, so that's an easy one. And then lastly, before we close for the evening, I would like to open it up for some opportunity for folks to share. And these, the next page has a blank sheet, and it simply says goals. I want to hear some of your goals, and I would love to know at least from 5 people, 1 goal that you have after hearing everything that you've heard over the last 2 days and of all the interactions that you've had. It could be a simple goal, it can be a lofty goal. It doesn't matter, but I'd like to hear from at least 5 people on some goals. So I'll give you a few minutes to craft those and write some ideas down. And then I'll open it up to hear from 5 folks. And then we'll close out the day with some drawings and let you go on your merry way. Okay, Catherine is volunteering again as our runner. So if you would like to share one of your goals, please raise your hand and she'll come to you with the mic. Extra ticket if you share a goal. Is it a stretch or?
Hello, my name is Eric Jordan. Sorry about that. I have, you want me to list all my goals or just one? 12. ETEP SEMP by July 1st, 2024. Eric Jordan.
All right, thank you. Great goal. 4 more to go. Come on, who wants an extra ticket? Yay! All right.
Do I need to introduce myself?
If you want to.
Okay, I'm Colleen. I'm the Environmental Programs Manager for the Chehalis Tribe, and my goal is to get a fully completed and done watershed management plan for the 319 program. by
Awesome.
the end of the summer.
Yay, you guys are awesome with your goals because they're measurable. Good job, yes. All right, awesome. Let's hear from 3 more people. I know you've got goals. All right, we have one up front here.
One of my goals is that in the future, I may not be here, but I would like to educate our people to be less pollutive in whatever they do in their daily lives. So that, we're hearing a lot of things of how oil can damage your sewer system. We got to educate our young ones to make sure they don't go through the hardships we went through.
Thank you. So important. Educate our youth. That's one of my goals too, is I'd like to see more youth at this conference. A couple of times we've had the resources to provide a youth component to our summits. In the last few years, we haven't had those resources, so that is one of my goals, is by 2020, let's do it by next year. I'm gonna make a real lofty goal. I'm gonna say we're gonna have a youth component to our summit next year. All right, so do I count as 4? Do I get to put my name in?
You're on there. I got you.
No, I don't qualify. Who else? One more. All right.
Hi, my name is Mike Savage, Jr. from Lower Calsag, White K Delta, Alaska. My goal this year is to backhaul our freezers, take out the Freon, and
That is
That's what-
awesome.
yeah, get them shipped out.
Yes, important.
We're building our freezers and refrigerators are building up, and we never really did backhauling on freezers and refrigerators. So, and this is my first year. I started last April as assistant IGAP, and today I'm coordinator.
Awesome. Good job. Thank you. All right, you guys, I think that's everyone unless we have one more to go, but all right. Thank you so much for sharing. It really takes a lot of nerve for some people to actually get on a mic, so thank you for that. It helps everybody when we share our goals, not only you, but it helps us and go, oh, I could probably do that too. It's very inspirational to do that. So please keep sharing your goals, share them with everyone you meet. The more you share, I think the more of an opportunity there is to see that goal come to fruition. So thank you so much.